Types of organic reactions. Right. So organic reactions are classified into how many types? 4 types. Written no? No? Right. Organic reactions are classified into 4 types. 1. Addition reaction. 2. Substitution reaction. 3. Elimination reactions. 4. Rearrangement reactions. Right. So therefore, organic reactions are classified into how many types? 4 types. 1. Addition. 2. Substitution. 3. Elimination, and 4th one is rearrangement reactions. Okay. So here reactions are very simple. Addition reaction, the name itself giving meaning here. Addition, the reaction in which atoms or groups are added to the unsaturated hydrocarbon. Right. Addition should be takes place always in unsaturated hydrocarbons. Right. Therefore, like 2 atoms or 2 molecules or 2 groups are added to a unsaturated hydrocarbons so that it forms saturated hydrocarbon. Next is substitution. What is the substitution? The reaction in which one atom or one group is replaced by other atom or another group. That is the substitution. Next is elimination. Elimination is quite opposite to addition. In addition, 2 atoms or 2 groups are added. In elimination, it is eliminated or removed. And rearrangement. In rearrangement, we have only 1-2 examples. There is a rearrangement of atoms or group takes place. Okay. So therefore, let us see one by one. First one, addition reactions. So what are addition reactions and types of addition reaction? See, in addition reaction is, what is addition reaction? The reaction in which 2 atoms or groups are added to where? Added to unsaturated hydrocarbon. It means hydrocarbons having or organic compound having carbon-carbon double bond or triple bond, or even carbon-oxygen double bond or carbon-nitrogen triple bond. All these are unsaturated, right? It may be double bond, carbon-carbon double bond, carbon-carbon triple bond, that is alkene and alkyne. Carbon-oxygen double bond, that is aldehyde ketones. Carbon-nitrogen triple bond, that is cyanide. In all these cases, addition reaction takes place. Right? So therefore, now tell me, addition reactions are the properties of which hydrocarbon? Unsaturated hydrocarbon. So therefore, what is the definition of addition reaction? The reaction in which 2 atoms or groups added to the organic compounds having carbon-carbon double bond or carbon-carbon triple bond or carbon-oxygen double bond or even carbon-nitrogen triple bond, etc. to form saturated hydrocarbons called addition reactions. So therefore, in addition reactions, there is a addition of 2 atoms or addition of 2 groups to what? Added to the organic compounds having, that is carbon-carbon double bond. It means alkene, carbon-carbon triple bond, alkyne, carbon-oxygen double bond, aldehydes and ketones, and carbon-nitrogen triple bond, cyanides, to form a saturated hydrocarbon. called addition reactions. Then addition reactions are further classified into three types. 1. Electrophilic addition. 2. Nucleophilic addition. 3. Free radical addition. So therefore, addition reactions are further classified into 1. Electrophilic addition reaction. 2. Nucleophilic addition reaction. 3. Free radical addition reaction. So therefore, addition reactions are further classified into three types: electrophilic, nucleophilic, free radical. Tell me. So remember here, in all addition reaction, whatever the type of addition reaction you take, in all addition reaction, usually electrophile, nucleophile, both will be added. It is not mean that electrophilic addition, only electrophile is added. No. So electrophile added as well as nucleophile also be added. In every addition reaction, both the species are added, positive and negative it should be. Therefore, so here, in nucleophilic addition also, electrophile, nucleophile added. But here, then why it is called electrophilic addition? See, if the addition reaction is initiated by addition of electrophile, it means if the addition reaction initiated by addition of electrophile is electrophilic addition. It is nothing but, in electrophilic addition, electrophile is added first, then followed by nucleophile is added. In nucleophilic addition, nucleophile is added first, then followed by electrophile is added. And in free radical addition, free radical added first. Therefore, see, in other way, if the reaction initiated by electrophile, addition of electrophile, electrophilic addition. If the addition reaction initiated by addition of nucleophile, nucleophilic addition, addition of free radical addition reaction. Okay, so therefore, now if that is the case, now tell me what is the definition of electrophilic addition reaction? The addition reaction in which electrophile is added first, yes or no? Or addition reaction initiated by electrophile, right? Therefore, the reaction in which electrophile added first, or addition reaction initiated by electrophile. So therefore, if the addition reaction is initiated by electrophile, it is called electrophilic addition reaction. Do you remember? Electrophilic addition reaction is an example for, or else, now tell me, before that, you can tell me example for. So which organic compounds can undergo electrophilic addition? See, this is only important. You have to remember which organic compound undergo which type of particular reaction. So electrophilic addition reaction is the property of only alkene and alkyne. Other than alkene, alkyne, no other compounds can undergo electrophilic addition. Right? It is the property of only alkenes and alkynes. Carbon-carbon double bond, carbon-carbon triple bond. So therefore, example is addition of alkenes and alkynes. Addition reactions of alkene and alkynes are example for electrophilic addition reaction. Okay. So therefore, addition reactions of alkene and alkynes are example for electrophilic addition. Then you may have doubt why they are called electrophilic addition. For example, let us take simplest alkene is ethene. Okay, now ethene reacts with, let us take a reagent E and Nu, where E is a electrophile, E plus Nu is a nucleophile. Okay, so every molecule has two parts, electrophile and nucleophile. No, only electrophile is not possible, only nucleophile is not possible, right? half part is positive, remaining half part is negative. One is electrophile, other is nucleophile should be there. Okay, then electrophile, nucleophile should be there. Now tell me, in this addition reaction, we know that electrophile should be added first, not nucleophile. Why? What is the reason that nucleophile must be added first? Because so electrophile must be added first. Why electrophile must be added first? See, electrophile can be added first because this alkene is a nucleophile. Yes or no? What are the examples for nucleophile? One of the category this also. Organic molecule having carbon-carbon multiple bond or nucleophiles. Carbon-oxygen multiple bond is both electrophile and nucleophile. Aldehyde ketone act as both electrophile and nucleophile. Cyanide both electrophile and nucleophile. But alkene alkynes are nucleophiles because they are having multiple bond. Since it is a nucleophilic center, means it has electron rich. Since it has electron rich, electrophile should be added first. Okay, fine. Now let us how to add electrophile. Carbon 1, carbon 2, both are the same carbons. Now suppose if electrophile is added on first carbon, okay, then tell me what happened. Where the nucleophile should be added? Nucleophile should be added on second carbon. So that double bond become single bond. In addition reaction, double bond becomes single bond, triple bond become double bond. Then now second carbon attached to Nu, therefore Nu CH2, it is CH2. This is the product. Okay. Then what is the mechanism? So this reaction takes place 3 steps. In mechanism, there are 3 steps. So therefore, electrophilic addition has 3 steps. 1. Formation of electrophile. Formation of electrophile. Tell me, here ENU is a reagent. It undergo homolytic cleavage or heterolytic cleavage. It must be a heterolytic cleavage. So that it gives E plus plus, Nu minus. Therefore, here we want E plus. Electrophile E plus is formed. It is a step 1, formation of electrophile. Step 2, attack of electrophile. Attack of electrophile on alkene. Tell me, what is alkene taken here? Ethene. So let us take CH2 double bond CH2 ethene. Now electrophile should be added on alkene. Now tell me. So this point only important. Carbon 1, carbon 2. Whether both the carbons are similar or different. Same. Both the carbons are same. Therefore it is called a symmetrical alkene. Now in case of symmetrical alkene, where the electrophile should attack? Either carbon. Either first or second. Because if electrophile attack on first carbon will get same product. Even second also will get same product. Now suppose if electrophile is added on first carbon, come on tell me. So what happened? If electrophile added on first carbon, this CH2 become CH2 positive. When CH2 becomes CH2 positive, these pi electrons are easily shifted towards CH2. So that which carbon get positive charge now? Second carbon. So therefore CH2 becomes CH2 plus. And this CH2 will be same and electrophile E should be added. Okay, tell me where this is we have studied. Plus E effect. It is an example for plus E effect now. Electromagnetic effect. What is the plus E effect? Complete transfer of electron takes place towards attacking reagent. Towards attacking reagent. Here attacking reagent is electrophile. Electrophile attack on this carbon and towards the attacking reagent again pi electron shifted. So therefore shifting of pi electron takes place towards attacking reagent is a plus E effect. So remember all electrophilic addition reactions are plus E effect. In electrophilic effect also we have written this example, right? It is a plus C effect. Next, now it is a step 2. In step 2, what is the intermediate? Carbocation. It means in electrophilic addition, usually carbocation is the intermediate. And here electrophile added on alkene, and therefore this is a RDS. What is the meaning of RDS? Rate determining step. That is a slow step. Now therefore, now there is another definition also. What is electrophilic addition reaction? The addition reaction in which electrophile is added on RDS. If electrophile is added on rate determining step, which is called electrophilic addition. Suppose if the nucleophile is added on RDS, rate determining step, that is called nucleophilic addition. That is also one definition. So therefore, remember, in all electrophilic addition reactions, electrophile should be added on rate determining step. In nucleophilic addition, nucleophile is added on rate determining step. In free radical added on rate determining step. That is the kinetics of the reaction. Right, it is a step 2. Next is step 3. So what will be the step 3 then? Attack of electrophile. Attack of nucleophile, no? Because in all addition reaction, electrophile, nucleophile both should be added. Now electrophile is already added. Now next is attack of nucleophile. Tell me. Now take the carbocation. The same carbocation. Next is Nu minus. Come on, tell me. Nu minus is added where? On CH2 plus, so that I will get final product Nu CH2 CH2E. So this is the final product of addition reaction. Next, is this RDS? It is not RDS, it is a fast step. Fast step need not to write. When you write RDS, slow step, remaining steps are fast steps. Okay, so therefore, now let us see what are the characteristics of electrophilic addition reaction. Tell me quickly. 1. Usually all electrophilic addition reactions exhibit which effect? Plus C effect. Okay, so electrophilic addition reaction exhibit plus E effect. There is a plus C effect. Next, it is the property of which organic compounds? Electrophilic addition is the only property of molecule having carbon-carbon multiple bond, that is alkene and alkyne. Therefore, only alkene and alkyne can undergo electrophilic addition reactions. Right? So only alkene and alkyne can undergo electrophilic addition reactions. Next, one more important characteristics of electrophilic addition reaction is, so what is the intermediate we are getting? In electrophilic addition reaction, usually carbocation is the intermediate. But wherever carbocation comes, it may undergo rearrangement. We have to check rearrangement. Therefore, second characteristic is, third characteristic, carbocation formed as a intermediate, comma, it may undergo what? It may undergo rearrangement reaction. Okay. So these are some important characteristics of electrophilic addition reactions. Now let us see examples. I'll write here what are the which addition reaction comes under is 1 addition of HX. What is HX? Halogen acetone. Addition of HX to alkene. It is electrophilic addition reaction. 2 addition of X2. X2 is halogen to alkene. It is also electrophilic addition. Even all alkene alkyne reactions are comes under this only. 3 like similar to alkene, you can take addition of HX to alkyne, because alkyne reaction also electrophilic addition. 4 addition of X2 to alkyne, and the fifth one is addition of HX and X2 to diene. Dienes means there are 2 double bonds. Okay, so these 5 types of reactions we study in our syllabus. Okay, so this addition of HX will get in alkene topic, even will get haloalkene topic. So all these reaction comes under alkene as well as haloalkene topics. Okay, fine. Let us see one by one. First one, addition of HX to alkene. Can you tell me first what is HX? HF, HCl, HBr, HI. These are the halogen acids. Okay, what is the order of reactivity of these halogen acids? What happened the reactivity? HF, HCl, HBr, HI. Which is more reactive? H? You remember we have studied somewhere HF, HCl, HI. So what happened bond length down the group? Bond length is increases because the size of the iodine. Of course hydrogen is same, but iodine size is large now. So bond length is increases. When bond length increases, the bond breaking energy decreases. It means it can dissociate so easily. So therefore, if you see the order of reactivity, of HX, HI is more reactive, not HF. Here, when you take the halogen, fluorine is more reactive. Of course, in halogen, fluorine more reactive. In halogen acid, HI is more reactive. HI, then HBr, then HCl, then HF. HF is a least reactive. Okay. Next question. Then among halogen acid, which is more acidic? HI only. We think that hydrofluoric acid is more acidic. No. HI is more acidic because HI can dissociate so easily compared to remaining all halogen acids. Right? Therefore, hydroiodic acid has more acidic strength compared to remaining all halogen acids. Of course, reactivity also, HI is more reactive. Fine. Now let us see addition of HX to alkene. Let us take same example. We have written mechanism now. Alkene plus HX. Come on, tell me quickly. What do you get? H plus X minus. H plus is added to one carbon, X minus to another carbon. What do you get? CH3, CH2, X. It is nothing but preparation of haloalkene. Yes or no? Next. Let us take ethene plus HCl. Just selling product. Okay. To write the product, you make a habit of writing mechanism. Okay. Say, tell me, Is it electrophilic addition, nucleophilic addition? Electrophilic addition. In electrophilic addition, electrophile should be added first. Now, where the electrophile should be added? H plus electrophile, no. Where it should be added? On first or second carbon? Either, because our first or second both are same. Because it is a symmetrical alkene. Since it is a symmetrical alkene, H plus is added to either this or that carbon. Okay, let us add on second carbon. Okay. Now tell me, when H plus is added to second carbon, what happened? The shifting of electron. Whether shifting of electron takes place towards second carbon or towards first carbon? Towards second. Why? Because, see, very simple. Like water plus H plus, what happened? H2 plus, no? Like that, when H plus is added to CH2, CH2 becomes CH3 plus. When CH2 becomes CH3 plus, there is a pi electron. These pi electrons are easily delocalized. They can jump easily on second carbon. So that this first carbon losing its pi bond. That's what CH2 becomes CH3. First carbon becomes CH2 plus. That is a carbocation. Which carbocation? Primary carbocation. Now tell me. Next is what? Next is, if there is a formation of carbocation, we must check rearrangement. Tell me, is there any rearrangement is possible? If there is a possibility, you may get this carbocation here. Again primary. So primary, same stability. Therefore, it need not to do rearrangement. So therefore, now what happens? Attack of nucleophile. What is the nucleophile here? Cl minus. So Cl minus is added on carbocation, so that you will get final product CH3, CH2, Cl. Okay. Similarly, one more example. Let us take unsymmetrical alkene HBr. Come on, tell me. So when HBr is added to unsymmetrical alkene, this is unsymmetrical alkene. Tell me. So again, it is similar, no? H plus should be added on which carbon? First, second, third. Which carbon? See, addition of unsymmetrical alkene takes place according to Markovnikov rule. Right? So there is in electrophilic addition, Markovnikov rule can be used. Therefore, it is an addition of unsymmetrical alkene. So therefore, addition of unsymmetrical alkene takes place according to Markovnikov rule. So according to Markovnikov rule, richer become rich. We used to say that richer become rich. Correct? Of course, poor become poor. Okay, so here richer become rich. So therefore, now tell me H plus. Now H plus should be added on first carbon or second carbon? First carbon. With respect to hydrogen, first carbon has 2 hydrogen, second carbon has only 1 hydrogen. Therefore, first carbon has 2 hydrogen, again hydrogen is added to first carbon. That is richer become rich. Okay, then tell me now, when H plus is added to first carbon in electrophilic addition, you need to remember that pi electron shifted on same side, no? Plus E effect. So due to plus E effect, this pi electron shifted on first carbon, so that we will get carbocation. On second carbon we will get secondary carbocation. Next, is there any rearrangement? Okay, if it is tertiary carbon is possible, carbocation possible, it may undergo rearrangement. That is possible, but here is not. The next is what? So Br minus is added on carbocation, so that we will get 2-bromopropane. Okay. So therefore, then here, what Markovnikov rule? So remember, richer become okay. So richer become rich. But is it richer become rich is always applicable? Sometimes it is not applicable. But actually what is the statement of Markovnikov rule? See, the actual statement of Markovnikov rule is, in the addition of unsymmetrical alkene, negative part of adding group should be added to the double bonded carbon having less number of hydrogen. It means where the negative charge should be added? Negative charge of a negative part of the adding group should be added to the double bonded carbon having less number. Where here? Second carbon has less number of hydrogen. Therefore, this negative charge should be added on second carbon. This is actual statement of Markovnikov rule. Okay. So write both. Markovnikov rule is this, or another statement is, in addition of unsymmetrical alkene, negative part of adding group should be added to the double bonded carbon having less number of hydrogen. So therefore, in addition of unsymmetrical alkene, negative part of the adding group should be added to the double bonded carbon having less number of hydrogen. This is the Markovnikov rule. Okay. Now let us see some example. Write the product. Okay. Tell me. So what is the product here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So where the H plus added and where the Br minus added? H plus is added on? Yeah, according to Markovnikov rule, no? So add the electrophile according to Markovnikov rule. Richer become rich. So therefore H plus should be added on first carbon. Then where the nucleophile should be added? On second carbon. Third carbon, very good. Okay, so this is because, now tell me, if electrophile is added on first carbon, add the electrophile H plus on first carbon, then what happens? On second carbon, we get carbocation, that is secondary carbocation. Okay. Then we have studied wherever carbocation formation takes place, you must check rearrangement. 99% questions comes based on rearrangement only. Therefore, Now tell me here, in rearrangement, adjacent carbon has hydrogen, methyl, methyl. So what is the migratory aptitude? First hydride shift is possible, no? Then here this hydride shift takes place, which is called 1,2 H minus shift. So due to hydride shift, which carbocation form? Which carbocation is formed? Tertiary carbocation, right? Next, this is a tertiary carbocation. Then is there any further rearrangement? So tertiary already stable. So now more than tertiary, there has to be again, which is more stable? Allylic, benzylic has to come, no? But here tertiary, no, it is primary, primary. Therefore, no further rearrangement is possible. Next, what happened? Attack of nucleophile. What is a nucleophile? Br minus. Then add Br minus. Then you will get the 2-bromo product. Like similarly here. Add H plus to first carbon, no? 1, 2, 3. H plus to first carbon. Which carbocation form? Which carbocation form? Secondary carbocation form. Then rearrangement. In rearrangement, what has to be rearranged? So this methyl group, no? Methyl group will shift. That is called 1,2 methyl shift. Which carbocation forms? Tertiary. Then what happens? Cl minus attack on tertiary. Yes or no? Next, tell me here. According to Markovnikov rule, where the H plus should be added? H plus Br minus on first carbon, right? H plus on first carbon. Okay. Then pi bond shifted towards first carbon. That is electrophilic, no, Plessy effect. Next, tell me. Then what is the rearrangement? Now carbocation, that is secondary carbocation form. Right. Adjacent to carbocation, hydride, methyl, phenyl. There are 3 groups. Which group will shift? So what is the migratory aptitude? Hydride shift takes place very fastly because of size. Next is phenyl, because migratory aptitude directly proportional to electron density. Phenyl. The next is tertiary alkyl group, secondary alkyl group, primary alkyl and methyl group. Okay, fine. Therefore, then shift the hydride here, then add the Br minus to here. Yes or no? Let's tell me this. So here H plus Br minus. Let us take carbon 1, carbon 2. Where the H plus should be added? Varun. Where the H plus should be added according to Markovnikov rule, right? Second carbon has one hydrogen, no? First carbon has no hydrogen. Why? Carbon 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds are there. So therefore, according to Markovnikov rule, it is added on H plus added on second carbon, so that Br should be added on. Like this. Okay? Take a question. Complete the write the product. Write the products in the following reactions. So here you need to identify which is electrophile, which is nucleophile. In HOCl, it is called hypochlorous acid. In hypochlorous acid, which is electrophile, which is nucleophile? H plus electrophile, OCl minus. Here OH is negative, Cl is positive. Because among oxygen and chlorine, oxygen has more electronegativity, therefore OH minus, Cl is plus. In second case, OH is minus, Br is plus. In third case, alcohol, H plus, OH minus, CH3O minus, H plus. In last case, H plus plus, OH plus. I hope we can write. So add according to Markovnikov rule. Tell me here, according to Markovnikov rule, where the H plus, no, H plus not there. Tell me what Markovnikov rule says. Markovnikov rule says that a negative part of adding group should be added to the double bond carbon having less number of hydrogen. So where the negative part is what? OH minus. Where the OH minus should be added? Double bond carbon, which is having less number of hydrogen. That is second. If OH is second, Cl minus is first. That's it. Correct? In all the cases, same. 1, 2, but there is a rearrangement. So therefore here Br plus no carbocation. This is a electrophile. Electrophile added first. Br plus on first carbon. Then OH minus is nucleophile on third carbon. No. It is after rearrangement. Now here is H plus. H plus on first carbon. Then rearrangement. Then this is here OCH3. Okay? Then right? So it is the electrophilic addition of alkene or addition of HX to alkene. Next, second term of reaction is addition of X2 in presence of CCl4 to alkene. You read the products? Okay. Right. Second type of reactions are addition of halogen to alkene. Tell me, what are the halogens? Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. So fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine called halogens. Then what is the order of reactivity? So here this order of reactivity is quite opposite to halogen acid. In halogen acid, HI is more reactive, but here is fluorine is more reactive. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Then you have doubt. Here also bond length increase now. Fluorine to iodine bond length increase now. Like similar to halogen acid, here also bond length increases. Then iodine is supposed to be more reactive. Then how come fluorine is more reactive? Here there are other factors. Fluorine is more reactive not because of bond length. Fluorine is more reactive because it is a highest electronegativity. It has highest heat of hydration and highest oxidizing power, particularly oxidizing power. So fluorine is a strongest oxidizing agent in aqueous medium. That's why it is more reactive. It has more, even SRP also. Fluorine has more SRP. In electrochemical series, do you remember? Fluorine has written top of the series, right? How much is that? 2.87, around 2.87 something. So its value, SRP value is highest. Therefore, hydration energy also more. So these are all factor makes fluorine is more reactive, not because of bond length, not because of bond enthalpy. Right. So therefore, this is order of reactivity of fluorine, whether halogen. Next is, then how does alkene reacts with the halogen? Let us take one general reaction. Alkene reacts with the H2. Usually it is in presence of carbon tetrachloride or sometimes even CS2 also, carbon disulfide. Both are non-polar solvent. Dipole moment 0, no? What is the dipole moment of carbon tetrachloride? 0. CS2 also 0, like CO2. Linear, very good. It is a tetrahedral. Therefore, both are non-polar solvent. Okay, fine. So alkene reacts with halogen. Then what it forms? Halogen gives X plus X minus. Now in X plus and X minus, which will be added first? X plus added first, then X minus. So therefore, what do you get? CH2X and CH2X. So therefore, is it jump dihalide or vicinal dihalide? This is vicinal dihalides are the products. Okay. Then what is the mechanism? In mechanism, the first step is formation of electrophile, that is same. Formation of electrophile. Say here, this H2, you can take XX. In presence of carbon tetrachloride, it undergo heterolytic cleavage. In heterolytic cleavage, one form X plus, another form X minus. X plus, X minus will be formed. Next, step 2. Attack of course, electrophile no. Same steps. Attack of electrophile, attack of nucleophile. Attack of electrophile. Then, now take alkene here. Electrophile is X plus. Now tell me, the attack of electrophile is different here. Okay, it is not like a previous HX. It is different here. See, listen. Only one step is different. Now this X plus do not attack on any particular carbon, 1, 2. So this X plus attack the whole pi bond. So that what happens, this pi bond will be broken, you will get the intermediate CH2, it becomes single bond. Then Br comes in middle of these two. This is called bromonium or halonium ion. This is intermediate. Okay, it is a cyclic halonium ion. Cyclic halonium ion is formed as an intermediate. Okay, then next is what? There is another Br minus. Okay, now listen here. Try to understand this step. Now till here you understood. Here, cyclic halonium ion. If there is a bromonium ion is formed as intermediate. Now tell me where the Br should be added. Remember, Br minus should be always added opposite to this Br, which is called anti-addition. It means this Br should be added either on CH2, this CH2 same. But suppose if it is added this carbon, it should be added opposite to this Br, so that this Br and this Br both will be in opposite direction. which is called anti-addition. So due to anti-addition, both the bromine atoms comes in opposite direction, so that the product is like this: CH2Br and CH2Br. Then you may have doubt, what is the difference if it is down or up? It's 1,2 dibromo, no? It change agutte. Now it doesn't change, but if there is a stereo carbon, it means chiral carbon, then it changes, right? So therefore this is called anti-addition. Okay. No. Tell me, in this reaction, what is the intermediate? Intermediate is cyclic aluminum ion form. Next point, it is a anti-addition reaction. Study later. Addition reactions are two types: anti-addition, syn addition. In syn addition, two atoms are added on same side. In anti-addition, two groups are added opposite side. Okay. Br2 CCl4. Tell me, what is here? Br can now means okay. Tell me, what is the product here? CS3, then CH, Br, CH2. Yeah. It is also anti-addition. Okay. But there is a one important of this reaction. Even it is a important for evaporation also. What is important of this reaction? This bromine is a reddish brown liquid. In halogen, bromine is liquid now. Fluorine, chlorine gas, bromine liquid, solid, iodine is solid. So therefore here bromine is a reddish brown color liquid. Then tell me, this particular reaction is used to identify the unsaturation. Right? How? Take the alkene test tube, even alkene. Take the alkene or alkyne in a test tube, then add the reddish brown color bromine water. Add the reddish brown color bromine water. Immediately, alkene and alkyne changes what? Color of bromine. That is called discharge. Bromine get discharged. That means this reaction is used to identify the unsaturation. That means it is a test for what? Alkene and alkyne. Both alkene and alkyne discharge the bromine, that is reddish brown color bromine. Okay. Therefore, this is the test for identification of unsaturation. That is alkene and alkyne. That is both alkene and alkyne discharge the reddish brown color of bromine water. So therefore both alkene and alkyne discharge the reddish brown color bromine water. Okay. Then now here one important is what is the stereochemistry of this reaction. So these things you do not study in a U level. Stereochemistry. So what is the stereochemistry of this reaction? It's very simple. Say for example, let us take alkene. There are two alkenes, cis and trans. Let me take cis. Okay, cis alkene. And I'll take one more is trans alkene. This is trans. Okay, cis alkene reacts with bromine water or bromine carbon tetrachloride also. It is also bromine CCl4 carbon tetrachloride. What is the product? Will you expect same product or different product? If it is same, what is the product? Different, what are the products? Think. Tell me, this is anti-addition, right? So remember, addition of halogen is always anti-addition. No way it comes in. It means both the bromine added opposite, right? Now tell me, here there are two bromine, Br plus, Br minus. You just imagine, both the methyl are same side or opposite side? Same side. Both the methyl groups are same side, but we are adding bromine opposite side. One is this side, another this side. Then the product is, see, you see the here 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbons now. I'll write like this. Methyl group down. Methyl down. Same side or no? Methyl, methyl, same side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbons. So methyl groups are same side. Artine same side. But bromine opposite no. We added bromine opposite. Therefore, bromine comes, one is right side, another left side. This is one possibility. Another possibility is, you may get its mirror image. What is its mirror image? Its mirror image is, no, on this carbon, bromine may come this side. H is this side, bromine, H. Now these two are called what? Of course enantiomer, but mixture of these two enantiomer is racemic mixture. So racemic mixture optically active, inactive? Optically inactive due to external compensation. So therefore rotation cancelled externally. It means cis alkene plus anti-addition will give racemic mixture. Will get 50% this, 50% this. That is called racemic mixture. Next, now take the trans. Okay, tell me, in trans, listen, it's very simple. In trans, already methyl groups are opposite. Methyl group already opposite, again we are adding bromine opposite. Then what happened? When you add a methyl group already opposite, bromine again adding opposite, so that the resultant compound comes in same direction. Bromine comes same side, and methyl also comes same side. This is called what? Meso compound, no. What is the meso compound? The compound which is having chiral carbons, but optically inactive due to presence of plane of symmetry. Therefore, we get isocompensation due to internal compensation. So therefore, here important note is it is cis alkene anti-addition. Not only for this, wherever you get this concept, remember cis alkene anti-addition will get racemic mixture. Next, trans alkene anti-addition isocompensation. So this is the stereochemistry of anti-addition. But if it is a syn addition, we will get opposite. ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಇವತ್ತು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ನಾಳೆ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. So it is about addition of halogen to alkene. So what we have completed? Electrophilic addition. First example, addition of HX to alkene over. Second example, addition of halogen to alkene over. Next third is addition of HX to bed. So third one, it is quite similar. Addition of HX to alkyne. What is HX? Hydrogen halide. HF, HCl, HBr, HI. Among these, which is more reactive? HI is more reactive, and everything is same. Okay. Now let us see example directly. Simplest alkyne is acetylene. Acetylene reacts with HX. Okay. Tell me. HX. So H plus added to one carbon, X minus added to other carbon, and moreover both the carbons are same. Add H plus here, X minus here. What do you get? CH2 double bond CHX. Next, still there is another double bond, another pi bond. Another mole of HX should be added. Tell me. Now add another mole of HX according to which rule? Markovnikov rule. So richer become rich. Then H plus should be added on CH2, X minus should be CH. So that CH3, CH, X, X. Yes or no? This is called jump dihalide. If two halogen present on same carbon called jump dihalide. Two halogen present adjacent carbon vicinal dihalide. Okay. Just write the product. HBr get A. Another HBr B. Quickly. Tell me here what is A, CH3, C, Br double bond, CH2. Next CH3, C, Br, Br. You get geminal dihalide. So here also same. 2 hydrogen comes and 1 carbon, 2 halogen, another carbon. We get same product. Next here also same. Write 2 halogen on 1 carbon, 2 hydrogen, another carbon. Okay. Next addition of X2 to alkyne. So again X2 is a fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Order of reactivity, fluorine is more reactive. Then let us take how X2 is added. In presence of carbon tetrachloride. Come on, tell me. Here X2, it gives X plus plus, X minus. X plus is added to one carbon, X minus added to another carbon. Among X plus and X minus, which is added first? X plus, because alkene is a nucleophile, no. Since alkyne is a nucleophile, electrophile added first. Okay, fine. When electrophile is added here, nucleophile must be added another carbon. So that what you get? CHX double bond CHX. But still there is another pi bond. Another mole of X2 is added. Then you get CXX, CHX, X. So tetrahaloalkanes are formed. It is just addition reaction. Okay, let's try an example. Write the products. Okay, here 1, 1. So remove the 2 pi bonds and 4 bromine. Here also. Here also. Here also, right? Add the bromines, halogens. Next, addition of HX and halogen to alkadienes or diene. Okay, CH2 double bond CH, CH double bond CH2, which is called alkadiene. What is the IUPAC name? 1, 2, 3, 4. Buta 1, 4, 1, 3. Diene, no. So buta 1, 3 diene. Okay. Then this buta 1, 3 diene, it undergoes 2 type of addition. It undergoes 2 additions. One, 1 comma 2 addition. It is a simple addition. Another is 1 comma 2 comma 1 comma 4 addition. Listen carefully how. So how this molecule undergo two type of addition reaction? That is 1 comma 2 addition, 1 comma 4 addition. How it is 1 comma 2? So 1 comma 2 means if I take 1 mole of bromine, for example, Br2 HBr. If I take 1 mole of halogen acid, obviously it may be added on 1 2 or 3 4. If it is added 1 2, 1 comma 2. If it is added 3 4, it is also 1 2 because from this side 1 2 no. It means when you take 1 mole of any halogen or halogen acid, it may be added on this double bond, this double bond. Okay, so that suppose if it is added on this double bond, according to MR, tell me, Markovnikov rule, come on, add it, CH to become CH3, CH, Br, then CH double bond, CH2. Yes, sir? This is one product. This is called 1 comma 2 addition. When there is a 1 mole, suppose if there is a 2 mole, here also added. That is also according to Markovnikov rule. Like for example, there is another mole of HBr, again according to Markovnikov rule, rich will become rich, CH2, H plus added, Br added here, you will get a product. That is 1 comma 2. Next, the important is 1 comma 4. How the 1 comma 4 addition takes place? See, this 1 comma 4 addition takes place because of resonance, because of conjugation. This pi bond shifted here, then this pi bond shifted on 4th carbon. So that, tell me, finally where the positive negative charge comes? Positive charge comes first carbon, no? CH2 plus, why? Pi bond shifted here. Then negative charge comes on 4th carbon. Then where the double bond comes? 2 and 3. Therefore, CH2, now CH2 becomes CH2 plus and CH double bond CH, CH2 minus negative. Now tell me, add 1 mole of HBr. So here Markovnikov is not required. Negative first are there, no. Since it is a positive, it is negative. So therefore, it become CH3, CH2, Br, CH double bond CH, CH2, CH. This is called 1,4 addition. That means dienes undergo two type of additions. 1 comma 2 addition, 1 comma 4 addition. 1 comma 2 addition, it is as usual. 1 comma 4 addition due to conjugation. Okay. So therefore, now can you write product for this? Bromine CCl4. It is 1 comma 2 addition. Br2 CCl4 1 comma 4 addition. Now questions are like this: which of the following product not formed in this reaction? They will give the reaction this. In this reaction, which is not formed or which is formed? Therefore, you must remember, wherever diene comes, dienes undergo two type of additions, 1 to 1,4. Two are possible.